I'm going to bed soon, so this video is going to be relatively short and simple, but a lot of people ask me, how do you actually stay in touch with someone after your first outreach / after your first meeting with that person? And the answer is that you got to take the initiative to reach out. And especially during the early stages of networking, when you still don't have a range of people whom you already know yet, and you're just starting to establish that trust and that network with other people, you need to be the person who's taking that initiative and going out of your way to really follow up with them, for example, a week or two after your meeting, and maybe request for another call. Sometimes you can simply just ask them, hey, I know that during the meeting we talked about this project that you're working on. How is that going right now? I'm just curious to know if there's anything that I can help with. There's a lot of ways to offer value, and I think that many people, even if they're busy, they love to be cared about, and they love connections that are not purely transactional. So just by texting them and asking them what they're still working on and how are things going, a few weeks or a month or two after your call is a good reminder for them that you exist and that you really just care about them as a person. Because when you have a network in the long term, it's not just about those transactional things that you can provide value to them, they can provide value to you. It's all great, but eventually it does have to become a mutually, I think, trustworthy friendship in a way. Or you guys don't even have to be close friends, but it does need to become something a little bit more than just purely business. And that's how you make the tightest type of connections and even friendships in the long term. And you also might be wondering, what if this person does not respond to me? Because that also happens from time to time. And the answer is that if this person simply does not respond to your follow-ups and respond to your messages after, oh sorry, that's a cat's tail. If they don't respond after you send your outreach message and after you show your willingness to care for them, then they don't deserve to be a part of your network. Because within your network, you need people who need to also reciprocate that trust and reciprocate that communication with you. And it does happen from time to time where some people, they simply aren't interested in pursuing that connection forward after that first call. It's just like after that first date, some people just ghost you. And that is also completely a normal part of networking, except that just also know, once you do it for long enough and once you have enough connections established in your network, then it's also easier to reach out to them because they know that you guys would also have mutual friends. You would all know the same type of people within a certain area or within a certain industry. And it makes them a lot easier to trust you as a person and to stay in touch with you. So the biggest takeaway over here is just that you always need to send the outreach first when you're initially networking with other people. It is an essential part of networking because at first it's all about going out of your way to reach out to other people, and that's how you get that reciprocation of people who are willing to drive 2 hours there and back to see you, or people who are willing to do all sorts of stuff and make that effort to meet up with you when you engage in networking for long enough. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys found value in it, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.